Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Plain Truth. I'd like to have a little memorial for George Doyle and his wife, Kay. Kay just died. She's going to be buried on Wednesday, the 22nd. And they were wonderful people. When we moved out here 42 years ago, their little daughter came running down here on her bike, and very friendly people. They were always real friendly. And about a year and a half ago, George died. He was a World War II veteran. And but maybe a month before he died, I saw him in church, and he had his walker. And he said, "I have to use a walker now because now I'm falling." I said, "You've been through worse before." And he has. He was a World War II veteran. World War II veteran. That was over in the Battle of the Bulge, and he was a sergeant, and he wanted to make sure all his troops stayed down. Well, kept their heads down because they were pinned down and nobody picked their head up and get shot. Well, he wanted to make sure they were safe, so he picked up his head and he got shot in the head. And the rest of his life he had this plate in his head. And when he came back from recuperating from the Army, he said, well, he has to make some kind of a adjustment so he can make a living, and he became a printer. So he went through really a really tough time. And so like I told him, well, you've been through worse before. And he was his fighter. He was going over here to City Hall, always checking up, making sure that things were on the up and up, checking on the Parma's Board of Education too. And even about a month before he died, he was over at City Hall checking up, making sure everything was running legitimately and helping out. And his wife died now, and a wonderful person also, really wonderful family, the whole bunch of them. And so I'd like to just have a little memorial for both of them. That I never did it for George, but I figured, well, now that Kay Doyle died, I'll have it for both. And please remember and keep them all, the whole family, in your prayers. And thank you very much for watching Plain Truth.